Hello. Huskies back again with more Minnesota Wild GM mode commentary, franchise commentary, whatever we would like to call it. Last video we ended season 2, or year 2 I suppose, I shouldn't say season, with a rather disappointing, lackluster of effort. Granted, we had a major roster overhaul, losing 3 top 6 forwards, 4 top 6 forwards, and having to kind of rebuild through trades and free agency. I think we finished 4th to last in the Western Conference. We did end up winning the lottery and getting the number one overall pick. In addition to the number 1 overall pick, we have the 3rd overall pick as well, thanks to the Carolina Hurricanes, who I received that in a qualifying offer for, I think that was Granlund. But this video is going to be the bulk of the offseason, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into the draft. Like I said, I have the 1st overall pick. Let's see what is available for us to take. So we have obviously top five players, none of which really strike me as anything special. This Svedberg kid might be something. Let's sort by potential. Yeah, Svedberg. Eggenberger, I kind of want to take him just for his name. I don't need any defensemen. I'm good on defensemen. Kabanov. I'm really don't like drafting Russians, as they don't turn out in these games very often. I think I'm going to take Svedberg, though. Two-way forward, he's got good shooting. Hopefully he's something. Good potential. Come on, good potential, good potential, good potential. There we go, boys. Elite potential medium. We'll sim that pick. Alright, Vellino. So now we have the 3rd pick. I don't have any 2nd round picks. So these 2 picks really have to do good. I'm kind of interested to take this goalie, but it really doesn't look that interesting being a backup low potential. I mean, low for this means how well I scouted him. I have those 2 kids I drafted last year. Heineland, I don't remember how to say their names. I think I'm going to take this Kabanov kid. Top 5 playmaker? I mean, I know he's Russian, and I don't really like to draft Russians, but... see, alright, top 6 forward. I'm not thrilled about that, but... No, I don't want to trade for pick. I'm hoping that... Sim pick. Just want to see... Oh, he was a starter. I should have taken him. Top 4D. No, I don't want to trade for it. I'm just kind of seeing what some of these picks end up being that I could have taken. See if there's anything really. So far, nothing has really been nearly as. All right, so he was a top 6 forward. So I did exactly the same as I would have picked if I picked Zadorov. Eggenberger was a top 6 forward. Tanaka top 6 forward. Top 6. A lot of top 6 forwards I'm seeing. Top 6. A grinder in the 1st round. What? Top 4 D-man. No top 2 D-men. No elite defensemen. No elite goaltenders. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and trade to sit in my next pick. I think I have a 3rd round pick left. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out. I know I traded 2 of the 3. I might have traded the other one for DeBrincat. Oh no, I think I traded him for Vesalainen. Yeah, I did. Alright, so what do I got left to choose from here? AHL starters. Yeah, I'll take Forsberg. Fringe starter, not bad for a 4th round pick. I think I've got picks for the rest of the rounds. Let's take Nezerov. Actually, let's take Reba. Two-way defenseman. I like that better. AHL top 2. Alright, could be worse. Could be better. Ideally, I would like anybody with NHL potential. I'm not a fan of drafting AHL potential players, but when you get to the 5th, 6th, and 7th rounds, you really don't have a huge thing to work with. Like this guy. Toivola. AHL top 6. That's really not very good. Alright, and my last pick in the 2018 draft. Make pick. Who should I take? Let's take the German. Why not? AHL top 2. I mean, that's not terrible for a 7th round pick. Draft is now complete. I'm okay with that. Just the fact that I got a 1st round pick that was actually elite. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Alright. Let's see who I have to re-sign this year. Oh, I see Dumba, Koivu, JT Miller, Kevin Hayes, Jason Zucker. Oh boy, who's at 81? Oh, that's one of the guys I drafted last year, so he's progressing pretty well. I have 20 million in cap space. All expiring. Dumba, he's got some shitty morale though. So I have 20 million in cap space. You don't want that. Wow, you're an 84 overall. How do you not want that much? Can I lock you up for 4.5 for 5 years? Yes, please. Koivu, you're 36. I only want to give you a 1-year deal because I think you're going to retire. JT Miller, you should be my first line center at some point too. Yeah, I'll give you that. Kevin Hayes. We'll see if I can get him for a little less. I know he's not the happiest camper. Jason Zucker, your stats were really good last year. I don't mind paying you. Fontaine. You're only... You know what? If you want a 2-way, I'll sign you for a 2-way. I'm just going to qualify the rest of these guys. It's Fogel, isn't this who I drafted? Yeah, I think so. Qualify. Teams are asking about this Gabranson kid, so maybe I can deal him for something later on. I'm gonna let you go. I have till next year to sign them, so I'm not gonna sign them. Alright, main roster. Let's go advance a day and see who I'll resign so I know what I'm working with. I'm not gonna have any money for free agency, so this team's gonna largely stay the same unless I decide to trade away Parise again. Which I might still do. I'm on the fence about it. Koivu rejected. Dumba accepted, 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 accepted. So Koivu didn't accept, huh? I really don't want to sign him for 2 years. I have 8 million in cap space right now. Oh, how good is that Svedberg kid? Where is he? There he is. He's a 68, he's 19. He's elite potential. So I've got him and Vesalainen that should really be... And this Kapanov kid. Where's, what's his face? Different cat. He's a 78. Alright, so... Probably 1 more year in the minors. Well, they haven't hit their boost yet. Okay. Yeah, so I think they still have to progress. I don't think they progress till free agency. I think I'm gonna let Koivu go. That's 8 million I can use in free agency to possibly pick up 3 guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let him go. Oh, my goalies. Whew. Glad that popped up. Goalies. Forsberg's a 57. Oh boy. Staylock, I'm gonna let you go. I'm actually gonna sign you. I'm gonna qualify you because you're 26, and you I'm gonna sign. I'll qualify you. You really haven't progressed, but I'll give you a contract because you're a rookie and you're new, so. Alright, I might be losing Kempfer to, hoping one of those goalies really progresses so I can have him slot in for where Dubnik loses, because he's not looking very happy, so. Mitchell Branson. Oh, that dude declined my offer. What? Who declined? Goalies. Oh, why don't you want to be on my team, bud? You have unsigned players, one's free agent. These players are... That's fine. Advanced day. Birchie session. Oh, he still rejected it. He does not want to play here. Signed free agents. Alright. What do we got to work with? I got 7.5 million. Mark Edward Vlasic's out there. He's 91 overall. Kyle Turris. Patrick Hornquist. Jack Johnson. Evander Kane. Really? JVR. Mike Green. Miku Koivu, obviously. Cam Atkinson. Cagliano. Emmeline Stewart. What do we got for goalies? Come on. Nothing. Not a... Okay, never mind. Evander Kane, huh? Surprised I let you go. What were your stats? 63 points, 60. I mean, he had good years. He wants 5.4. Or do I go with Turris, who's 2 years older and 2 overall better? 55 points. I think I gotta go with Kane. He's a sniper. He fits my team perfectly. No, not JVR. Yeah, let's offer him a contract. I'll give you 5.72. Yeah. Oscar Lindbergh. What did I offer him? 5.7 something? So I need to see if he signs before I send out any more offers. I'm still really on the fence about trading Parise. I feel like I should though, because... Alright, so I signed Evander Kane. Johnson went to the Stars. Mike Green went to the Sharks. Stars signed Koivu and Johnson. Wow. Who else is here? Kyle Turris, Hornquist, JVR's got an offer. I really need to see what my team made of right now. I think the only change from last season, excuse me, is swapping out Koivu with Evander Kane, which means I'd kind of need a center. Do I have anybody in the system that's really... Not really, okay. Brink at 76. I hope that they progress more. I hope that's not where they... Oops. Main roster. Alright, so centers. I have Miller and Coyle as my centers. Oh boy. Left wingers. Parise, Tatar, Kane, Stahl, Booth, McCulloch, Zucker. So I got a whole lot of left wingers. I got a whole lot of good defensemen. I'm gonna have to sign... I don't really have to sign them. I don't want to send Dubnik either. This Kokkinen kid's gonna probably hop right into come for a spot next year as the backup. Alright, I think I'm gonna trade Parise. Or attempt to. See if I can pick up a solid, like an 87 or an 88 overall center. I gotta try and do something. Because he's just not working out. He's got good trade value. Let's see what teams want him. The Hawks want him. What do the Hawks have to offer me in terms of centers? Not much. Not what I was hoping for. Oh, did they sign him? What did he sign for? Oh, he signed a two-way? Because he spent the whole year not playing, so his overall took a hit. Alright, so I guess I'm okay with that. What do you have for centers? Soderberg wouldn't be bad, but he's 32. Ideally, I want somebody who can slot into either the second line or first line spot. The Canadians want him. Galchenyuk. Buchanan. Yeah, nothing. Nothing after Crosby and Malkin. Flyers have anything? After Giroux? Ooh, Couturier. I wonder if I could get Couturier. $56 points, 31 goals. What's the trade value? Philadelphia be over the league cap, so I'd have to probably retain something, wouldn't I? How much can I retain? I can retain enough. So if I retain 2 million of his cap, they're not over the cap. What do you? Screw off. Minnesota have too many goalies, that's fine, because I would just do this. Goalies. Alright, this is frustrating. Anybody else want him? Tampa Bay Lightning want him. What do you have in terms of centers? Stamkos, Filppula, Howden. It's going to be too hard to make a deal with his salary. With the teams that want him, at least. I haven't even ventured into the teams that don't want him. Brian Little, Matt Scheifele. Matt Scheifele would be a nice pickup, if I could. Ooh. I think I've actually got more trade value. Could I get a draft pick out of them? Can I snag their third? Scheifele and a third for Zach Parise. Done! Alright. So, Scheifele makes a decent amount of money. I think he was making 6. If I look at contracts here. Oh, Charlie Coyle is not a happy camper. I think I might have to trade Coyle. Nobody liked me trading Parise, and that doesn't surprise me. But Scheifele's making 6.1 for how long? For 4, 5, 6, for 6 seasons. That's not bad. Parise was making 8 for 8, so. And Scheifele's an 87. He's a center. He should slot in real nice with Kane on one side and somebody else on the other side. I've got 4 million. I have 4.2 in cap space. I think I'm gonna try to trade Coyle real quick. I know he doesn't have good trade value. It's actually not that bad, but he's not happy. So we'll see if I can deal him somewhere that has cap space. What are they interested in giving away? Draft picks? Could I get a second for him? Alright, so Charlie Coyle's gone. I picked up a second. Charlie Coyle was a very unhappy player in terms of morale. Morale had big impact on players' overalls and their performance. So if they're in the red, you really need to do something about them. Either send them down to the minors or just off them. Which is what I did. Now I've got 6.4 million available. I could make a play at JVR or Turris. Oh, I can't get Turris. He wants too much. Actually, no. Let's He wants 6 years. What does JVR want? JVR wants 2. So 2 years at 6 mil. And you know what? Let's offer you 6 years at my second offer you, and we'll see who signs. If I get none of them, cool. If I get either of them, cool. I'm pretty impartial to how this goes out. Alright, so JVR immediately declined it. Like, not even a thought process, just no. I get the feeling Turris isn't going to sign either. Although he would be perfect. So they want to win now, and they don't think my team can win now. They're not wrong. Team is a little... You've got nobody interested. Like, here, we'll do this. No, I can't do that. Well, 2 years at 6.2. I'm really hurting my cap space. Advanced day. Advanced day. Please sign. I gave you an extra 400,000. Please. Please? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him. $5.825. His offer came down to 6.7. Vlasic is at 5.6. I think I'm just gonna bow out and sign a couple bottom tier guys instead. I sign Lindbergh and Perron or something. I'll send Perron an offer. And I'll send Lindbergh an offer. See if they sign. Nah, I didn't want it. Biggest pet peeve in this game is accidentally hitting a button and going into a menu because it takes so long to get out of said menu. Advanced day, advanced day, advanced day. Lindbergh rejected, Perron accepted. Alright, so I have 4 million in cap space still. Ideally I need a center. There are no centers though. Mike Richards, like Philip Deneau. Riley Shahan. Let's send him an offer. 4 years, 1.3. Sure. Why not? We'll send him that offer. And we'll send Cagliano an offer. Because Cagliano can't play center. I doubt Cagliano's going to sign. He probably can't afford him with what he's asking, so. This Minnesota team is all sorts of out of whack from year one starting. Oh, alright. Cagliano signed, which means I can't sign what's his face, but I'm okay with that. I had the dollars, you just couldn't. Alright, well, I think that's about as set as my team's gonna be. I have 0 cap space. Gustafson, okay. I'll, Steve McCulloch, alright. I'll sim to the season, I'll get my roster moves taken care of, my edit lines. We'll see if we'll be a contender this year to make the playoffs. That's what I'm hoping. I think we made good moves. I know the Parise trade was a bit rushed, maybe. But I brought in a younger player who makes less and is a better overall. I made a couple decent free agent signings. Goaltending's still good. The defense won't have to change at all. I re-signed Dumba. So, I mean, the Minnesota fans that watch us, if there are any, I know there's one that kind of watches. I'm sorry for what I did to your team, but I've brought in solid prospects. I have a first overall pick who's an elite. I have a second overall pick from last year who's an elite. I have DeBrincat, who ideally should be in the NHL next season. I've built for the future while still trying to stay competitive. We're a hopeful team. We need more club seats. 85% of season tickets. Team store needs to be upgraded. Acquire a first-round pick for the upcoming draft. All right, let's look at my manager rosters real quick. How long am I at? I'm at 26 minutes. Yeah, we'll go through this pretty quick. I have 0 cap space. None. Alright, Erickson X an 80, DeBrincat's a 77, or a 78, sorry. Veselainen is a 72. There's nobody on this team that I want to call up yet. Erickson Ek and DeBrincat need another year down there. My NHL system is good. I've got 19 skaters. I have a pretty solid core. I definitely have some declining players. But my goalies are solid. I'm actually going to send Kemper down. And keep this Kakkonen kid up here. We'll go to edit lines real quick. We'll set this up. NHL. Let's best lines it. Tatar, Seifele, Kane. I love that first line. I'm leaving it. Perron, JT, Kevin Hayes, Cogliano, Stahl, Zucker. Who's got better faceoffs? 75, 79. 65, alright. Booth, Peary, and McCulloch. See, I'm okay with this team. I think this is a good team. Although I think I'm going to put Cogliano on the second line. I'm actually going to swap out Booth for Fontaine, though. I'm going to drop Zucker to the fourth line. Yeah, see, I feel like this is a good, solid squad. We've got a good first line, a good second line, good depth scoring. My defense is stacked. Scandell is starting to go down. Riley's got 2 more years. Brodeen's got 1 more year of development. Duma's got 2. This will probably be what they max out at, though. And goaltending, Dubnik's an 88, Kokkonen's an 83. I hope this kid progresses a little more, but I think he's going to max out like an 85. I need to change my AHL. Alright, so I've got Hoffman. You can get swapped with the Brincat. Miller can get swapped with Veselainen. I think that's it. Everybody else is AHL players. Oh, this Fogel kid's he can say where he is. He's 21, he's 19, he's 20, he's 22. So yeah, I think I've got a good... I'm going to have to start looking into some defensemen, though. Let's go this 7. And then goalies... I want Hadelin to get most of the starts, and we'll have Kemper as the backup. Alright. Alright, we are ready to take on year 3. I'm going to end it there. We will get into season 3 next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to know when my next video is up, it is most likely every other day. The easiest way to get notified is to subscribe to the channel. I've been fairly good about putting up these videos. There was a little break last week because I had a hockey tournament. There are no more than a couple days break usually. I upload NHL and NCAA content, so like I said, subscribing to the channel is the easiest way to get notified. Thank you for watching, and I hopefully will see you in the next one.